one thing that came to mind for me as people were either proclaiming a upset win at Clemson or saying you're going to get blown out, it's at Clemson. Keep in mind, no fans or few fans. So it's not like going into Death Valley at any other time. Also keep in mind that the Clemson 2016 national championship team that lost to the aforementioned team from Pittsburgh that Cam mentioned, that game was at Death Valley. The Syracuse almost win. The win was at the Dome, but then they came back the next year. And aside from a Chase Bryce 4th and 8 completion that saved Clemson, Syracuse would have beat them in Death Valley. And actually, there was an NC State team that without a 30-yard missed field goal at the end of the game would have beaten Clemson and lost in overtime. So they also at home. And I believe North Carolina, I don't know where that game was played, the 2-point conversion last year. I think that was at Clemson.
It was also the Lamar Jackson Louisville team with the Lamar Jackson experience when that wide receiver decided to go out of bounds instead of cutting it inside. I'm still upset about that.
Remember that because I bring that up too. I'm like, buddy, the game's on the line. You're season, you can beat one of the best teams in the country.
Like you can't try the shake and go. You know what I mean? You can't try to give him the head nod and then because it was 1-on-1. On the boundary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember well. I bring it up from time to time.
I mean, shake, stick that left foot in the ground, cut it back to the right, buddy. Like it's green grass and a legendary win. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm going to step out of bounds and try to save the time. There's no time. It's 4th and goal. What do you mean? Like,
is this not the exact situation in which you lift all the weights and do all the sprints and two-a-days in 95-degree heat for that moment?
I mean, look, I know I was a basketball player growing up, and you take that shot. You want that shot at the buzzer. You know, we had 2 game winners when I played at Cranbrook, and I assisted on one of them because it was like a press break, and I was at midcourt, and then I hit a guy on the wing, and then the other one, I was kind of like falling off balance weirdly, and like they were going to pass it to me, and I ended up like catching my balance, but then ended up setting a flare screen, and then Zeke Callanan hit the game winner like based off of my screen. So I was there for that, but like I was ready. You know what I mean? Both times. I just happened to be in a different spot, but like Zeke made one, and then I forget who the other one was who made the other one, but like, yo, yes, that's why you do all those sprints. Like you don't want that moment of you and some other guy standing between you for glory. And you have the opportunity with the ball, you know, if it's in basketball, yeah, of course. Like you can get a game-winning walk-off block. Nobody wants that. You want to hit the shot. In football, you don't want the ball in your hands at the 10-yard line, one-on-one. Bro, all this 7-on-7 that you play, all of these after practice, we're going to go out there, we're going to catch these passes. I'm going to run these sprints. I'm going to run this hill. I'm going to do all of this for that one moment. And then you step out of bounds like Chris Comer in the second quarter of the game for Friday Night Lights, who I already mentioned. Fam, I'm still upset. I'm still upset. And I'm neither a Clemson nor a Louisville fan, but just in general,
yeah, sure.
Like you went outside. You went outside.
Because I wanted to see the first down converted. I think it was a 5-point game because I wanted to see more Lamar Jackson against the Clemson defense in the red zone to see what's going to happen.
It wouldn't even been a conversion. It would have been a touchdown.
Was that a touchdown?
Yeah. If he would go back and look, if he would have cut it inside, he would have scored. He would have scored 100%. 100% scored.